some cardiovascular conditioning and some working on different modes of operation for your low body, right? So, in other words, I want you to get out of the mindset of when Matt says run, I run the exact same speed, whether it's 200 meters or 600 meters or a mile, right? So I want to see we start off with a fast run. So not a sprint, but a pretty good clip, right? And then later on in the workout, there's a moderate pace run. There's some other stuff that we're doing here. So max distance broad jumps, and a lot of this stuff, you'll be going outside and you'll be coming back inside to do the 50 foot on the floor. And you'll be going back outside to do some either sled work or run work, and you'll be coming back inside to do some stuff on the floor. This is not meant to be done in a strict, like 4-time chipper style workout. It's literally just like you have to check everything off this list, and when you get to the reverse bear crawl and finish that, then you're done. Does that make sense? So it's not a deload like conversational pace workout, but it's not like you don't need to fight each other for who's going to be first on the sled. Okay? Like you usually do. Yeah.
All right, Doug, you can go first.
So fast run, then come in for 50 feet of max distance broad jumps. And so as I was saying, like pay attention to each specific element that we're doing here. So I'm not just like hopping repeatedly back and forth across the floor. I want to see you like wind up, think about each one, swing the arms back, and go for max distance, and then stop. And then think about the next one, wind up, go for max distance again. So you're going all the way across the floor. 50 foot, we're going to call from the front of the rig to the back of the rig. Okay? So max distance broad jumps, and then a moderate pace run, so slower than that first one. Come back for 50 feet of walking lunges. And now we're going to start working in the sleds. So we're going to have 2 different weights on the sleds. If 3 and 2 is good for you, that's great. If 2 and 1 is good for you, that's great. If 1 and 0 is good for you, then that's okay too. But I want you to make sure that you have a heavy sled and you have a light sled. When we do the sled walk, that is a different body position than just a sled sprint, right? So on the sled walk, I'm just going to simulate a bench here. I want to see you reaching forward with your heel and pulling yourself through with the back side of your leg. That's what the sled walk is going to be. The whole foot will come into contact with the ground, and we're literally just walking the sled. It's a slow push, right? Those are the ones where sometimes you've been forced into a slow push because you're super tired and that's all you got left, right? As opposed to when the sled is light and you're fresh and you can kind of sprint with it and you can move a little faster. And that's what we're going to do later on, right? So the first two lengths is sled walk. Good. Okay, sled walk slow. He's reaching forward, getting his foot really close to the sled. The toe is up, and he's pulling with his heel. That's heavy. This is totally fine if you want to partner with somebody, like you push it down, they push it back, you push it down, they push it back, right? So you do not have to do them back to back, but it is emphasizing the posterior chain, so we're trying to use the heel to pull your way through. Then you're come back inside. Tuck jumps, soft landings is just tucking your knees up as high as you can, but you don't have to go into a squat. So this would be an athletic stance, so feet underneath the hips. I'm just going to jump, tuck my toes, jump, tuck my toes like that. I'm not going into a squat, but I would like to get your knees up, tuck your feet up underneath your body, and then landing control every rep. Then 10 squat jumps. Now I'll take my wider squat with stance down all the way to the squat and jump. Okay. When you finish that, back outside for sled push fast. So now you can take some weight off the sled. And this time, on the sled push fast, I want to see toe, the ball of the foot contact. All right. So now, instead of reaching forward with the heel, we're keeping your feet behind you, and we're going fast knee or fast feet, ball of the foot pushing. So I want to see a lot faster movement of the sled on that. Sled push fast on the toes, 1 plate lighter. Then come back inside, right leg, single leg, power jumps. So we're just jumping with 1 foot down and jumping with 1 foot back, right? So this is just a repetitive hop, single leg hops, nothing complicated there. And then go back to the sled walks, and then come back inside. The last 2 is reverse walking lunges and reverse bear crawl. So reverse walking lunges, exactly what it sounds like. I'm facing this way, but I'm moving that way. Stepping back, touch that knee, and then using the front leg to push off. Back to the middle. Step back, tap the knee, push off back to the middle. On the lunges, I would like to see you try not to do the little 2 or 3 steps into it. Try to make it push from the ground that lands you back in that middle position. And then reverse bear crawl is exactly what it sounds like. You're just pushing yourself backwards with your shoulders. When you finish this, you have an option for short round one or just some regular stretching when we're done. Okay. All right, for the warm up, question? No, sorry. 400 meter jog, 2 times through, heel toe rocks, 10 reps. Reverse lunge and touch your heel. So I'm going to step back and then I'm going to twist around and try to touch my heel. And then back up to the middle. Reverse lunge, reach back, try to touch the heel. And then back up. A 30-second squat stretch. You can use the rig or the floor, whatever you want to do. And then your stack push-ups where we are maintaining the elbows straight, shrugging down and then shrugging all the way back up. That's just taking care of it. All right, 400 meter jog. Let's go. Good morning, CrossFit Manitowoc. Tuesday morning, the 17th, and I wanted to talk about some home options with a little addendum to the workout video, the workout description video. So essentially, when we're doing our 2 lengths of our slow, heavy sled push, I want you to think about something that takes about a minute. So either carry or push something heavy. You could try a truck or a car if you want to try that. Or partner resistance with a band or a harness like a backpack or something like that. Have them give you some heavy resistance and you lean into it and push really hard for about a minute. The other one, the 1 length of sled push light and fast, I want that to be a sprint and I want it to be 15 seconds or less, and I want it to be a very light resistance. So maybe that could be partner resistance of a very light nature, or just literally doing a 15-second sprint on the ground, and that would be fine for that if you don't have a sled to push or anything hard to push on. The last thing I wanted to go over was just a little bit of logistics stuff, some changes that we're making, and to really try to take the danger of social distancing, or the concept of social distancing and the danger of public congregation seriously. 10-person cap to each class, reservations required. I want everyone to go onto their member app. If they don't have their password, they can do a password reset request, and that'll take care of it. We have a couple days to get this sorted out, so I don't want anyone staying home because they can't do their reservation, but we need to figure that out in the next couple of days. So make sure you communicate with me, one of the coaches, and we will get it sorted out. So the bottom line is nobody stay home because you can't reserve your class, but let's figure it out, all right? We are adding a 6 a.m. class on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Previously, it had just been on Tuesday, Thursday, and now we're going to bump that up so that we can kind of spread out the load of the 5 a.m. class, so the early morning people have a place to go that still keeps them under that 10-person cap. We are going to postpone our family night, which was planned for the 22nd of March, but that's basically right in the middle of the time when we should all be doing the maximum social distancing. So we're just going to move that down the road until it's safer. So the last thing I want to talk about is potential satellites, and that would be, say, a person's home that lives nearby 2 or 3 other people, an even smaller group than 10, and we could bring a significant amount of equipment to their house, a box, a couple barbells, bumpers, kettlebells, dumbbells, sandbags, boxes, etc., whatever we can get, and they could be a satellite location to have workouts in very small groups at their house. And that would be only in the case of a government-mandated shutdown that doesn't look like it's on the horizon for us right now, but things are changing so rapidly, we're just asking everyone to stay flexible. Right now, that's not the plan. If you're interested in becoming one of those, send me an email or a text message, and I would like to be prepared for that in the event that it does happen. Right now, it doesn't look like it is, but you never know. So until then, we carry on as before. Let's do things as healthy for our bodies as we can, as healthy for the community as we can. Keep on talking to each other, high fives and fist bumps on Sugar WOD, and we'll get through this as positively as we can. Thanks, everyone. See you soon.